Hey, Eric Peacock here at Pure Vita Fitness, the Rapid Fat Loss Program. We're on the third Cardio Express workout. This is the interval training, and this is where you take a traditional piece of cardio equipment or running outside or something like that, and you just add some intervals to it. You know, and I like to use a 5-point scale. 1 is really almost doing nothing. 5 is where you're sprinting or going all out. So we're going to start off. I'm going to use a bike today, but you can use an elliptical, you can use a stepper, you can use a treadmill. You can run outside, whatever you want to use, you can use. So you just have to apply it to whatever makes sense for you. So in this case, we're going to go 5 minutes at a nice easy pace. I'm not going to go through it all just to save you the boredom. 1 minute, I'm going at about on a scale of 1 to 5, about a 1 to 2. You know, just getting my body ready to move, warming up my tissues a little bit, working up to about a 2 out of 5 intensity, and doing this for 5 minutes just to kind of get going. Especially if you're doing this early in the morning, it's kind of nice to do this and not just jump right into the hard stuff. And then I've got an option. Once I get into the intervals, I'm going to start off, I'm going to add a little resistance, pick up my pace a little bit, move it up to about a level 3 out of 5. Then my options are, on the bike, if I want to add some intensity, I've got 2 options. I can tighten the sucker down, and get up out of the saddle like I'm riding up a hill for a minute, which is one way to get the heart rate up. Number 2, I can get down and I can just sprint as fast as I can for 1 minute, just going all out, leaving nothing in the tank, all right? All out for 1 minute, cranking this thing as much as I can, and after that minute's up, whether I'm on the hill or sprinting, I bring it back down. In this case, loosen the resistance. You might have an electric bike where you just have a little resistance monitor or a pre-made program. Whatever, you're going to come down for about a minute. Recover, your heart rate's going to come down a little bit. That minute comes up again, tighten up the resistance, get up out of the saddle, or tighten up the resistance and sprint, whichever works better. You can mix it up. Another minute of work. I'm going to repeat that probably anywhere from 5 to 10 times. And what I want to do is work hard for 5 to 10 times, which equates to about 10 to 20 minutes of interval work. And then if I've got time after that, I'm going to bring it back down to a level 2 to 3, doing some steady state cardio. Kind of think of it as a long cool down. I can even switch modes. If I'm tired of being on the bike, I can jump off and move over to like an elliptical machine or something like that. But I'm going to work that for 20 to 30 minutes. What that does is it prevents what's called re-esterification, fancy word for meaning fatty acids that get kicked out of the bloodstream that have been kicked out from doing the high intensity work. It helps burn them off so they're not reabsorbed into the body. So it's just a little extra thing you can do if you have time. Once again, intervals are something you can add in for your cardio day. Not a great thing to add in at the end of a strength workout, so I would pick one of the other express cardios to do. But if you're doing a cardio day, this is a great thing you can do twice a week, especially if you have something at home and you want to do it home workout. I would just make sure you mix it up every 4 to 6 weeks. Don't get stuck on the treadmill, don't get stuck on the bike. Interval training is great, but like anything, if you do the same thing over and over again, there's going to be a law of diminishing returns. So that's your interval training video. We'll see you next time.